with this one right here, J, Swave, Heavy Touch, Freestyle, and you got with the just Swave and J, and you got the Touch, Freestyle, Heavy, you got the Heavy Touch, Freestyle, and with this whole other Northstis, like you got the Northstis coming in, but you got with the just J Swave and him having this whole, other class, and especially with his whole other one, like this is his main one, but you got the Heavy Touch Freestyle, and with his whole just miss, but you got with this whole thing right here, just him having his whole, J Swave and his whole Heavy Touch and Freestyle, and this whole, especially with his whole clumps and stress.
Okay, he's free. Heavy touch.
Whoa, stole the music, language he using abusive. My hit CV is ruthless, we can escalate this or defuse it. So, don't be stupid, my brownie helps me do shit. In her bedroom she gets all inclusive,
In the bedroom she practices acoustic.
she said I'm for the streets like a fox. When we fuck it's very fantastic, I hate the fact she a hypocrite. My hit CV is ruthless, we can escalate this or defuse it. So, don't be stupid, my brownie.
We can escalate this or the fishes, like we can escalate this to the skates. She said when the like it's like the whole thing, like, and in this one he got another meltdown, like he said, we could break this down just like a fishes.
Brownie helps me do shit. In her bedroom she gets all inclusive.
In the bedroom she practices acoustic.
She said I'm for the streets like a fox. When we fuck it's very fantastic. I hate the fact she a hypocrite. I love the way she back it. Bad little fuck, got on ropes. That was before we right after we the ropes was twice as much. I should call it double dutch. Baby kiss it, don't touch. She on the ball, she does her job. Might lose control like a heavy touch. Let me Whoa, stole the music, language he using abusive. My hit CV is ruthless, we can escalate this or defuse it. So, don't be stupid, my brownie helps me do shit. In her bedroom she gets all inclusive.
In the bedroom she practices acoustic.
She said I'm for the streets like a fox. When we fuck it's very fantastic. I hate the fact she a hypocrite. I love the way she
I hate it first. She a hypocrite, with the whole thing, and he said, in the bedroom, it's like it's like another fantastic thing, like whoosh, you come with the whole thing, like he said, it's fantastic, and the whole thing, it's a hypocrite with the brown skins, like the whole brown skins and everything else, like he said, like he made it seem like it was another escapement, like trying to escape, like it's another escape one, like he got this one frozen and frozen and the escapement and the whole thing, like it's just an attachment to the whole other restrictions, like he said, I hit it with an attachment, it was like a hypocrite and the whole thing, like swoosh, you put it in, and then he said with the double is gas rinse.
She back it, bad little fuck, got on ropes. That was before we right after we the ropes was twice as much. I should call it double dutch. Baby kiss it, don't touch. She on the ball, she does her job. Might lose control like a heavy touch. Let me shout out my heavy hitters. BDB my nigga, talk to him nice so you might get 10. I put faith in my BRO, the B in his name it stands for bang.
I put my faith in my BBOs and what it means, and it stands by is bad little something, bad little something. But he said I put my heavy trust into these BB things, and he said, we call it double Dutch, like like the whole thing, like he just scalametting it, putting it to another like re-clicks.
That gone if he got that. Sweet that, under the rug. Sweet that, under the rug. No girl could take me for miles before I was a nice guy. Baby, I'm quiet, not shy. Feel the aggro between her thighs. Give her 10-10 leg just like my shoe size. Coca-Cola shape of her thigh. Motorola, she flip sometimes. She say, baby, I'm quiet, not shy. Feel the aggro between her thighs. Give her 10-10 leg just like my shoe size. Coca-Cola shape of her thigh. Motorola, she flip sometimes.
Ooh, he said Coco shine like we was on a Coco Rhymes, and he said, I'm not shy. I'm just quiet. Ooh, I'm just quiet in the whole thing. Like he said, almost as much as his, his shoe shiner, his shoe size, with the shoe Coca-Colas. Like whoosh, like he just whams him in it.
Sometimes she say,
I hate you, don't give me time.
I'm on my grind, don't give her a toss. Manny girl, she won't get me cuffed. Baby, stay on the side like Moss. Baby, you cannot be my lady. I ain't tryna be your baby.
No
This
way.
white girl, she slim and shady. See the tat to get a man set, but bro got sweets like M&M's. Case a man wanna take it there. You throw like Brady and make that Tom. See that girl didn't use no dumb. Fuck's sake, I was me so dumb. She dropped that dun to the dun dun dun. Told her to move cause I'm about to move. Jagger, she knows I got moves. Jagger, she dance like Shabba, come take this dagger. She a 90s baby like First Santana. Stay hit from the back and I will like Gala. My gunner still in the field like Xhaka.
Ooh, he had this one just woos all type of ishry and everything else. Like he said, with this the baby touch and everything else, like him just having that whole thing, that miss, Calastra mission, the whole thing. Like he said, he was coming up with a whole nother, versatile touch. Like he had a versatile touch in the whole thing. How it was just like scheming and everything else. But you got with this one right here and the whole thing, like he was just, this one was like a swishy one. Like everything was just swishing and everything else. But he said, just with the Dutch and the other one, like just his shoe shiner, and then the mainly the other ones and all those other things. Like he was putting, with those other parts, and he was saying, all these other excinos. But you got with this one right here, his most special one. But most definitely, go droves with this one right here, and all this other, it's kind of missing everything else. So make sure you guys like, comment, and with this whole just wrist draws.